2 years. It has been 2 years since I started playing Geometry Dash. On July 16th, 2024, I found Geometry Dash on Steam. I have played it briefly in the past, but when I wanted to download it, I actually wanted to get good at the game. So then I started my journey from Stereo Madness to whenever, and in 2 years I've beaten 12 Extreme Demons, my heart is beating Sukupenhel, and I'm going for Quantum Processing. So let's get into my journey from the beginning. Okay, so now we are in Steam, and this is where we could find all of my achievements. If we go to achievements, view my achievements, and then this was my other achievement. This is my I didn't actually get started level, that was a new DPS. So if we go all the way down to the bottom, my first achievement, Challenger. Complete a user-created level in normal mode. Unlocked July 16th, 2024 at 12:37 p.m. So we're gonna skip all of these. If you want to read these, you can. But we're actually gonna get into the levels. So Stereo Madness on July 16th, 2024 at 2:31 p.m. I beat the first Rob Top level, Stereo Madness. And yeah, I mean, in 2 years I've went from Stereo Madness to beating Sukupenhel. By the way, I do not have any videos of this until Bloodbath and on. I'll just link all the videos in the description if you want to check it out. So I also got So Close, Crash at 95, that I think I got at 96, I'm back on track. Again, you could read all of these, but what we want to do, back on track. July 27th, 2024. Yeah, it took me a very long time to be back on track. At 12:41 p.m. I do not know how many days after. I think that's like 11 days after I started the game. I'd be back on track. And then a day later, on July 28th, 2024 at 1:41 p.m. I beat Polargeist. This level was pretty fun. I liked it. I also got Steamrolling complete level 1 through 3 in normal mode, Steam exclusive, and I got this icon here. Also unlocked at the same time in the same day. On the same day, at exactly 2 hours after I beat Polargeist, I beat Dryout. On July 28th, 2024 at 3:41 p.m., literally 2 hours, exactly 2 hours after, I beat Dryout, which was a pretty big step up from Polargeist, because Dryout had upside down gameplay, and that was the first time I've played that. And then 2 days later, on July 30th, 2024, at 10:23 a.m., I beat Base After Base. Pretty fun level. It was pretty easy for me, but I was playing on mouse at the time. Now I play on the Wooting ADHD. And I went through plenty of device changes over the 2 years. I started with mouse, and then I think on Deadlocked I went to Sega device, and then I'll just oh yeah, it took me so long to beat Can't Let Go. So you could look at all of these. So from July 30th, 2024 to August 19th, 2024 at 9:08 a.m. This level was the hardest level for me at the time. Can't Let Go. I think it took me almost a month to beat Can't Let Go, which is insane. I think it was like 3,000 attempts as well, which is insanity. And then around like at 2 p.m. the same day, I beat Jumper, which was actually a very big. This is when I started progressing pretty fast. I beat Jumper the same day, which surprised me. And the next day, at 9:52 a.m. on August 20th, I beat Time Machine, which is a really nice achievement for me because earlier I completed it in practice mode to get a white color. If you could go back down to here, TikTok, Time Machine in practice mode, that was right before I beat Back on Track, and I thought it was so hard, and when I finally beat it, I felt so good. And then a day after that, I beat Cycles on August 21st, 2024 at 3:28 p.m. I beat Cycles in normal mode. X-Step, I completed a day after at 10:14 a.m. Yeah, X-Step was pretty fun. I liked it. Alright, so now here comes the first wall of the video. Flutterfunk. I think I took a little break because I didn't get enough. Either I just didn't get achievements or I just took a break. From August, so 7 days have went by. A week, I beat Clutterfunk in practice mode, and from when I beat X-Step, August 22nd, I beat all the levels in practice mode. I beat Clutterfunk on September 5th, 2024 at 7:16 p.m. I remember that. So, around like a week or two, I'm not gonna calculate that. Around a week or two after I beat X-Step, I beat Clutterfunk. That was the first wall. Then I beat Theory of Everything, September 8th, 2024. 3 days later, I think. Yeah, 3 days later at 5:22 p.m. And the same day, only around an hour later, I beat Electroman Adventures. And yeah, I loved Theory of Everything, Clutterfunk, and Electroman Adventures. I thought they were really fun levels. And then this is what marks my journey. The start of my journey. This one right here. Reflex Champion. Complete a demon difficulty in normal mode. My first demon was the Nightmare by Jax, and I unlocked it on September 19th, 2024 at 7:13 p.m. That was my first demon. And then the next day at 10:40 p.m., I beat the Lightning Road. My second demon, Demon Chaser. And then the one, Platinum Adventure. I forgot the creator, sorry. September 29th, 2024 at 1:02 p.m., I beat Platinum Adventure. And then I beat Blast Processing on October 1st, 2024 at 9:01 p.m. And now I'm just gonna go until I find another one that's good enough. Demon Master. Complete 4 demon difficulties in normal mode. Unlocked on October 17th, 2024 at 7:46 p.m. And then Hexagon Force on November 3rd, 2024 at 12:43 p.m. I beat Hexagon Force in normal mode. And then a day after, on November 4th, 2024 at 8:29 a.m., I beat Electrodynamics. That Electrodynamics is very, very hard for me. And then guess what? first Rob Top Demon on November 4th. I beat Clubstep. And Demon Guardian, that was my 5th demon. All at 8:29. I don't know the exact time. It just said the same thing there. And then the biggest wall of them all, right here, Theory of Everything 2 on November 17th, 2024 at 10:59 a.m. I beat Theory of Everything 2. This was my last demon I beat, or my last demon I beat on mouse. And now I moved over to Sayo Device. Master of Timing. I beat 15 demon difficulties in normal mode on January 31st, 2025 at 3:05 p.m. So I don't know where the Deadlocked achievement is. So I'm just gonna move on. Unstoppable. Complete 20 demon difficulties in normal mode. I unlocked that on February 26th, 2025 at 7:55 p.m. Give me a challenge. Complete 40 demon difficulty levels in normal mode. Unlocked June 22nd, 2025 at 11:37 a.m. There it is. This is not right because there is a bug where it didn't give me achievements and then it just spawned with achievements. So yeah, this is the Deadlocked achievement, Finger Dash and Dash achievements. Yeah, this is unlocked December 21st, 2025 at 9:39 a.m. Same with Finger Dash and Dash. So I don't know the exact date I beat these levels. It's sad that I don't have video, but it is what it is. Same with Geometrical Dominator here. And then I beat all of the demon Rata demons with coins. And then I beat 60 demons, 50 demons, and yeah. And then I completed 70 demon difficulties on February 1st at 4:56. And then on June 24th, 2026, I beat 80 demon difficulties. And now I'm going to show you in the game where I have all my stuff. Alright, so now we are in Geometry Dash. So this is the earliest thing I did. So I beat Deadlocked in 1,738 attempts. That was a year ago. This also says a year ago. It doesn't say the exact date. So, oh my god, after 3,305 attempts, I finally beat B. That was a year ago. And then, that was my hardest. And this is my next hardest. After 2,077 attempts, I beat my second medium demon slash my hardest, Verity. My latest stuff was 83%. Next hardest, Hard Demon 9 circles, 7,308 attempts, latest death 94. My last hardest, my Hard Demon hardest. This is not a new hardest, but I beat Jawbreaker in 2 days and 3,056 attempts, latest death 93. Alright. Yes, I beat Windy Landscape as a new hardest and first Insane Demon. Latest death 88. 5,947 attempts. GG. That was my hardest for a pretty long time. And I actually have a video of me talking about this linked in the description. But I don't have actual video until Bloodbath. Oh yeah, and on Cataclysm, I switched to the Corsair K70 keyboard. And yeah. Oh my god, I did it. Cataclysm 100%. 16,380 attempts. First Extreme Demon, oh my god, GG. So this is my first Extreme Demon slash my new hardest. It was Cataclysm, obviously. And I actually have a video about this. I was just talking about it like the Windy Landscape one. And if you want to go check that out, that's also going to be linked in the description below. This is my proudest text I've ever done. GG. oh my god, Bloodbath 100%. 41,574 attempts. Second extreme demon, new hardest. Latest death 96%. 4 months in the making, and it was my 50th demon. That's actually crazy. That was 11 months ago. I actually have a video of this, also gonna be linked in the description. This is my third extreme demon. Link in the description. I have a video of this. Allegiance, third extreme demon, all coins, beaten in 5 days, and 7,803 attempts. GG. And then I started speedrunning extreme demons. Not Yatagarasi. I was not back to Sonic Wave. Aku 100%. 10,990 attempts. That was a lot of attempts. Fourth extreme demon, latest death 89 times 2. I do not have video of this actually. I do not have video of this. I forgot to record. Same thing with Azurai, which is up here. Azurai 100%, 5,518 attempts. Fifth extreme demon, latest death 80%. Misty Mountains, I do not have video of this, sadly. I forgot to record again. Sixth extreme demon, this level is great. Fluke from 63 and 2,439 attempts. Beaten in 1 day, GG. This is still my favorite. Alright, so we have a special guest, WTwixGD. I started the game with this guy. Say hi.
Hello, Finger Dash.
Finger Dash. We got Finger Dash. Finger Dash reference. And then the next extreme demon I beat, What? The Flawless. Beaten in 1 day. 7th extreme demon. 3,979 attempts. Latest fill 84. Amazing level, GG. I have video of this, link in the description. It was actually one of my best videos I made. The Ultimate Phase, 8th extreme demon. 6,366 attempts. Latest death 94. I actually have a video of this, link in the description. This is my hardest right now. What? Sakup in Hell.
Wait, I know what it is.
What? Sakup in Hell, 100%, new hardest, after 2 days and 17,298 attempts. I beat Sakup in Hell, latest death 87, good level, GG. This level was such a hard level. I'm not wave carried, and I decided to go for this. Link in the description, because I have another video about that. Forbidden Isle, this is my least favorite extreme demon. Yeah, you could read that. I beat Peak with the Secret Way. That was my 11th extreme demon. GG, Sweater Weather 100%, 12th extreme demon. I hate this level. 3,810 attempts.
So good.
Latest death 94, GG. So that was my oh yeah, we beat 2-player level, me and WTwix Multician, just to add that on. I have Sweater Weather, as I have a video of that, link in the description. So thank you for being a special guest, WTwix. So yeah, so 2 years. I'm filming this the day before, so after 2 years, I beat 82 demons. 48 easy demons, 1 platformer demon, 6 medium demons, 7 hard demons, 8 insane demons, and 12 extreme demons. So this is how I progressed in Geometry Dash in 2 years, and I plan to get a lot better at the game now. I will be going for quantum processing and see how much I can do before the 3-year mark. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Bye!